Hey, what's going on, internet? Welcome back to another episode where no matter if you're a duels player getting smacked around by the fat stacks or an FSU quarterback getting into it with a girl, at the end of the day, we're always asking ourselves, how can she slap? And speaking of how can she slap, if our Electromancer lives, then we're blowing up at least 2 lands. That's a big if. Remember, we played a tap red source, so be sure not to just slam a forest. So we're probably gonna Tectonic Rift. Actually, yeah, we'll just Tectonic Rift. Get in for 2. Mono white. So we'll definitely hit this pre-combat. Like, we can't Electromancer and hit something. We actually can't even Electromancer and demolish next turn. So let's just do this. May have raised the alarm, but we still get in for 2. He does not. He could have the righteous blow, but we can still demolish again. So we can actually still demolish, and then next turn after that. Yeah, see, because we won't have a red. We'd use our red to play the Electromancer, so we can't demolish. So we're actually just going to Necropolis, demolish. Next turn, we can Electromancer, cultivate. Did he draw a raise the alarm off the top? If he did, whatever. He did. So that was his draw for his last turn, since he didn't play it last time. And I mean, we could still Electromancer cultivate next turn, so we don't need this Electromancer to live. That's fine. I'm, 2-drop for a 2-drop. So now comes the hard part. We gotta find a win condition. We really only have 5. Or a Mold Chandler. Okay, so we can. Let's make sure we do this right. Electromancer into cultivate. We get both our reds, play out our red, bluff the shock, and if he wants to trade a raise the alarm again, actually no, we just summoned him. So yeah, he has another one. Good for him. So he must have hit running raise the alarms since he didn't cast it the first time we blew up his land. This might be a board worth wiping. Yeah, I think it's a board worth wiping, so I don't know, let's see. Let's see what he does here. Alright, so he's just gonna take it. So we'll just do our 2-mana Anger of the Gods. Play another Electromancer. Oops. And yeah, I hope we hit some Mold Shamblers or Pestermites or something. So he's just hitting multiples of everything. Question is, do I just kill it? I probably do just kill it. He's stuck on 3 lands. I don't want him drawing extra cards. Yeah, I'm sandbagging this land because, of course, that's what you do. You don't reveal free information. Playing that forest ain't gonna do anything. So it's a good thing that we killed it there, because then we wouldn't really have been able to, trade favorably with the Electromancer. So the question is, can he disrupt us at instant speed with this shock. He can have a God's Willing, actually. So I'll just do it now. I mean, I like to catch him trying to put an aura on it, but he's mono white. He's got to have God's Willing. And hey, look at that, mono white. Surprise. Alright, so that puts a stop to our... gonna banish your priest, the Electromancer. Okay. He might regret that if we draw one of our win conditions. Shit. He doesn't have a Baneslayer. We know that. We have two. We'll only have one more Ground Assault after this. So do we want to take 4? And just lose to a big creature off the top? No, we'll just Ground Assault it. I'm not going to sit around and, you know, maybe he plays something big. We got to address the board. If he wants to trade, you know, 2 for 3, or now it's this nonsense. So we're at 6 lands, so... I mean, I'd like an Obelisk off the top. See, that's the trouble with this deck. You know, you spend so much... You have to invest so much to disrupt them. You eventually have to find something to close out the game. And a Cultivate is not that card. But on the bright side, if we hit Obelisk, we can activate it immediately. But we're on kind of a clock here. Like I said, we drew all our disruption. What the fuck? That's great. So yes, this isn't good. But you know, we still got a couple turns. Alright, I guess that'll do. At least that's a clock, right? I guess we'll wait for him to equip the Greatsword. And then we'll tap that bitch down when he goes to combat. Make sure, like, the Pestermite, it always wants to, like, highlight equipment first. Oh, he should have swung there, dude. I can't block that. You have 3 power first strike. And alright, so that's good. And we're gonna get a Greatsword. Do we have both green out? Actually, we don't have both green out. So now we have to show him what's up. Well, you know, maybe we can fight through this, the Weenie Horde. Top deck another Greatsword. That's great. Does he have God's Willing? So I put him on God's Willing because I can double block here. But if he has God's Willing, he trades a God's Willing and a Scry for one of our dudes. All right, if you have it, you have it. Oh wait, I did my math totally wrong. Okay, I deserve to lose this game now. I just kept thinking it was just a 2 power first strike. I forgot it else, or 4 power first strike. I also forgot about the toughness because I'm stupid. All right, so that was our last Ground Assault. So we completely fucked up there. I completely fucked up, not we. I. Probably gonna lose the game because of it. I wonder what his last card is. Oh, a fucking joke. Land into Armored Ascension into Greatsword. Well, what can you do about that, guys? Even without the land, I mean, he needed the land to do both in the same turn, so good for him. It's not like we're not making those attacks, but good for you. You played an Armored Ascension. So, you know, typical mono white stuff. I bet you that guy is horrible with all other decks. But we didn't really draw a win condition, and he had running great swords, so great for him. Good job, pal. And we're going against Sven, 89-59. So let's see, what to rant about today. What I want to rant about, it's not even a rant. It's, you know, when Duel's Origins was announced, an article mistakenly said there would be crossplay. Everyone got excited, but I was like, you know, it's a little bit, you know, too good to be true. And so actually going back to the last game, I mean, we even had the God draw. But like I said, you know, land destruction / disruption is just not a good archetype. You have to spend so much to disrupt their land and just hope you draw your win condition. I probably shouldn't have kept this hand, but I got all 3 colors, so fuck it. There we go. Rewarded. But he's probably going to have a Cultivate. I really wish we would have been on the play. But anyways, all the people bitching about crossplay, I mean, it's a fine thing to bitch about. But, they usually always bring up Hearthstone. They're like, Hearthstone has crossplay. Come on, Wizard, Stainless, get with the times. Connect, stop listening. Fucking Christ. Get with the times. Okay, how about you people get with the times? And, whoa. Okay, we need a Mold Shambler for that. I'm not going to Banefire an Elvish Visionary. That is a very definite aggressive Beastmaster Ascension. So really all we can do is cultivate anyways. So we'll put a green into play for Mold Shambler and a red into our hand since we already have the single blue. I mean, we're good for a little bit here. Advocate of the Beast. I don't even know if I can take a turn off here. I'd like to hit a Mold Shambler and then a land in that order. Or we can just hit every thing under the sun. So his counters are going to go up to 4 next turn. I mean, I don't know if blowing up a land there was correct. I probably should have just killed the Advocate. You know, he could have Primal Hunt Beast, Elder of Laurels. So mono green Ascension, we're kind of in trouble here. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have blown up a land last turn. We'll have an Anger of the Gods off the top. Nope. Just some bullshit. Okay, but we can hit both. Hit both guys. Alright, so we got 2 more turns to deal with that Elvish Visionary. And we're stuck with just a shit ton of land destruction. I mean, come on. I mean, I even blew up a land and he's going to curve out like that. So we're pretty much dead. If I don't find another Ground Assault off the top, or an Inferno Titan right now, or a Mold Shambler, or a Pestermite. Okay, we can stop him for a turn. Tap that. Probably killed it. We'll just trade with the Visionary here. Maybe he has a Prey Upon. No, he just has, you know, running Nessian Asp, because why not while I sit here on a hand full of useless land destruction? Thereby proving, without a shadow of a doubt, the archetype is garbage. And that thing has reach. But, you know, we'll just get in for 2. Actually, we won't. I mean, the Nessian Asp can't block, even though it has reach because of a tectonic risk thing. So yeah, nothing to be done here. This, yeah, we're just dead anyways. I didn't even do the math. I didn't even need to do the math. Oh boy. I told you guys, fucking land destruction, it's a shit archetype. Tell me how you'd play that differently. He said you pack all those spells into your deck, like you still have time to use them against certain draws. It just don't do anything. Like, I needed an Electromancer that game. Or I needed a fucking creature. Or an Anger. Anyways, back to the crossplay. Everyone always brings up fucking Hearthstone. Like, I can play crossplay on Hearthstone. Yeah, to an extent. You know where you don't see Hearthstone? On the Xbox. Or the PlayStation. And that's the real reason why fucking Duels isn't going fucking cross-platform. Because of the fucking consoles. They won't play nice with each other. You know, Blizzard can't do it. You can actually read an interview with them. You know, Blizzard, you know, oh, they got it down because Hearthstone cross-platform. Remember when they released Diablo 3 for the consoles? Yeah, that shit's not cross-platform. You can't even, like, play Xbox One with Xbox 360 people on Diablo. And there's actually an interview stating, like, yeah, dude, Xbox servers, PlayStation servers, we can't make that shit work with Battle.net with this particular game. So Blizzard can't fucking do it. You think little rinky-dink Stainless is gonna make it happen? Like, sure, maybe they can just make it so the Steam players and the iPad players can play together. But again, you know, it's just rinky-dink Stainless. You know, and we have Wizards. We still don't even have a fucking release date, but people are streaming the game. You know, the pre-release for the paper set is on Friday, which, you know, I plan on going to. So, yeah, just... You can bitch about crossplay, but just stop bringing up fucking Hearthstone. It's just such a shitty comparison. Because you can't play Hearthstone on consoles. But, I don't even know if I want to find another game. Like, playing this deck is just depressing. It's not a real deck. I mean, what are we, fucking like 1-4 now? And really, there's really nothing we could have done. I mean, I guess I'll try and find one more. I don't know. I'm actually kind of excited to see how these seasonal rankings work on Duels Origins. And if it's going to be a big deal or not. And if it is, I don't know. You may never see me play any jank on Duels Origins. But I probably will. There probably is a mill deck in there. I don't know why people get so excited about mill, but there is one in there, but it really revolves around drawing one of the 3 Sphinx tutelages. Sphinx's tutelage, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Alright, I'm going to give this one more shot, and if I don't find a game, thanks for listening to my rant, but I don't think I'm going to play another game. I'll do one more. I mean, I already got to do another episode with this fucking stupid archetype. Alright, one more time. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000. Okay, we haven't found a game, so actually, anyone who tunes in, I'm on the Magic Duels Reddit, and I guess they have their own like community Wizards guy. So feel free to go over there and just badger him with questions on, you know, just make your displeasure known about how, you know, they handle this game. I mean, I think the Duels Origin game itself is going to be pretty cool. Especially, you know, when they start adding in, you know, the future sets. Like, I think it'll be really good once Battle for Zendikar comes out. But I think it'll be good enough, you know, for now. Yeah, go badger him with questions. He's got a He's got an open line today or whatever. And that weird PewDiePie journalist is also streaming again, so if you enjoy train wrecks on a level, you know, comparable to this particular series, then go check it out. Anyways, we're not finding anyone, and I'm fucking done. Thanks for listening. I'm going to go drink a glass of water, pour a bunch of salt in it, and then drink it. Alright, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Later.